And Paul writes the letter to the church in Philippi from a prison in Rome. I mean, under some extremely unpleasant circumstances. If anyone had reason to be depressed, it was Paul. I mean, he was imprisoned under the Emperor Nero. He didn't know if he was going to be put to death. He didn't know if he was going to spend the rest of his life in prison. I mean, if anyone had reason to be in despair, it was Paul. And yet when Paul writes this letter to the church of Philippi, it's known as one of the most joyful letters in the Bible. Some 16 times the word joy, or one of its variations like rejoice, appear in just 4 short chapters. See, the letter to the church in Philippi was a thank you letter. It was a thank you letter to the church for their prayers and for their continued support. Now, I just want to start off by asking, how many of you have ever said, or maybe you just even think it, I just want to be happy? I mean, we've all been there, right? I just want to be happy. But you know, the truth is, we never really think about what it is that would truly make us happy. I mean, if you were to just want to be happy, what would you start with? Would you start with money? Oh, maybe you'd start with one of those new ZR1s, 1,100 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. Or maybe you would start with influence and power. If only I could have more authority. If only I could have more influence. If only I could climb the corporate ladder at work, then I would be happy. I always sit back and think of Freddie Mercury. Remember Freddie Mercury? The lead singer of Queen. I mean, according to the world standards, man, he reached the pinnacle, didn't he? He had more money than we could dream of. I mean, Freddie had influence, he had fame, he had wealth, and yet this is what he once said. Does anybody know what we are living for? You can have everything in the world and still be the loneliest man, and that is the most bitter type of loneliness. Success has brought me world idolization and millions of pounds, but it's prevented me from having the one thing we all need, a loving, ongoing relationship. See, according to our standards, the way we think, man, he should have been happy. He had it all. He hit the pinnacle of success. You see, I think that teaches us that we need to be aware of our expectations, because so often our expectations, they're false.